Hello everyone, my name is Cody McCoy and this is my Module 1 Introduction for EDL 856, School and Community Relations. Um, Professionally, I'm entering my 7th year at Washington High School. My first 5 years, I was a social studies teacher. I taught primarily world history and American history. And this last year, I left the classroom and I served as Dean of Students for 9th and 10th grade. So that meant that I was in charge of all of the discipline for those two grades. Washington is in the Kansas City, Kansas school district. It's one of 5 high schools. It's a rather large district and it is primarily an urban setting. Um, I really enjoy Washington. Uh, we do have our challenges, but I love our students, and overall, I'm very happy with my career so far at Washington. As far as my ideas about school and community relations, the first is we have to do a good job of getting the community involved. At Washington, we do not do the best job getting the community involved. We, at times, have the community working against us because they don't feel invested in the school and they don't necessarily have a say in what's going on. Um, the ways we can do better about this is just involve the parents, business owners, alumni more often. The more we can get those people to the school, in our hallways, during the school day, during athletic events, during choir concerts, things like that, invite them up. They want to be involved. The more we can get them involved, the better. And then we have to begin to ask them questions. What do they want from the school, and how can we provide that for them? As far as my personal communication with the community, right now it's primarily negative. Um, I call dozens of parents a week because of discipline issues that their child is having. It's kind of the nature of my job. It's my least favorite part of my job, and in some cases I dread it. And many times I'm calling to notify the parent of a suspension. Things I would change and hope to change in my role entering the second year is I hope to mentor a small group of kids that struggled with behavior last year, so that maybe these communications would be more positive. I can call them and give the parents updates about how their child's doing, and ultimately hopefully improve that child's behavior, but also that community member's relationship and perspective of the school. I also hope to involve these parents earlier, bring them in for meetings, have them sit down and involve them in the decision making process in regards to their student. Uh, my communication with the administration, I think that I could do a little bit better. I currently present behavior data to the admin team once a month. Um, However, we meet weekly, and I really think that I could provide this data on a weekly basis. We could watch a little bit closer. So that's something that I'm going to consider doing next year moving forward. There's really no downside to it, and it doesn't take that long to find these numbers. But ultimately, we have to be more efficient. We are incredibly inefficient, and one way we can do this is using technology. As far as school communication, our communication within our school is very poor. Um, the staff and administration communication is lacking, um, and at times adversarial. The two groups do not function as one cohesive unit. We're all working toward the same goal, but we have very different visions. And that can make my position, where I'm dealing with administration and teachers on a daily basis, very difficult. Just one example is that sometimes in the last few years, policies have been put into place without any communication to staff. So then teachers then don't know about the policy, so they can't enforce it. But then they're the ones who are being called by administration, wondering why their students aren't following this policy. Now, entering in the new school year in August, we have a new building principal. And so I'm sure a lot of things will change. And I really hope this relationship and communication between the two groups in the school is one of them. Ultimately, this communication has to improve because that's what our students need. They need us to all be working together toward a common goal and a common vision. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for viewing my video. I look forward to learning from all of you this during this course this month. It's going to go by really fast, and I look forward to it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.